I want you to imagine that you are the last human being on Earth. The cities are empty. The internet is gone. The noise has stopped. You're walking through the aisles of a giant supermarket. The shelves are full of food. The electricity still works. You have everything you could ever need to survive for 100 years. You have the best clothes, the fastest cars parked outside, the biggest house. You're the king of the world. But there is nobody to see you. There is nobody to like your photo. There is nobody to compete with. In that silence, ask yourself, who are you? And more importantly, why do you keep living? If you feel a terrifying chill run down your spine when you imagine that scenario, it is because you have touched the core of the modern wound. We have built a civilization based on looking rather than being. We have constructed a world of infinite distraction to hide us from a single terrifying truth. We have forgotten why we are here. Welcome to the Great Emptiness. For the next hour, we are going to turn off the lights. We are going to ignore the notifications. And we are going to descend into the depths of the human soul to understand why, in the most advanced era of human history, we feel so incredibly small. Let's go back to the beginning. For thousands of years, humans lived in a world that was enchanted. The thunder was the voice of a god. The harvest was a gift from the earth. The stars were stories written in the sky. Every action had a cosmic weight. If you sinned, the heavens wept. If you were brave, the ancestors smiled. You were never alone, because the universe was watching you. You were the protagonist of a divine drama. Life was hard, it was bloody, it was short, but it was meaningful. Then we woke up. Science gave us the light bulb, but it turned off the stars. We discovered that the thunder is just electricity. The harvest is just biology. And we are just monkeys on a floating rock, spinning in a random corner of a cold and indifferent universe. We killed the mystery. And in exchange, we got comfort. We traded the cathedral for the shopping mall. We traded the priest for the therapist. We traded the quest for salvation for the quest for the next iPhone. And for a while, it felt good. We felt free. No more rules! We shouted. I can be whatever I want. But we forgot a fundamental law of existence. When you can go anywhere, you have nowhere to go. When everything is permitted, nothing matters. We are drowning in freedom. You can choose from 10,000 movies on Netflix tonight. You can date 1,000 people on an app. You can order any food. And yet, you spend 2 hours scrolling, unable to pick a movie, eating food that has no taste, feeling alone. This is the paradox of choice. We think we want options. But what the human soul actually craves is direction. Look at how we spend our days. We are the dopamine junkies. Your brain is an ancient biological machine designed to reward you for doing hard things. In the past, you hunted the deer, you dragged it home, you cooked it, and then, only then, did your brain give you the chemical reward. The dopamine was the prize for the struggle. Today, the prize comes first. You open the app, boom. Dopamine, you eat the sugar, boom. Dopamine, you watch the porn, boom. Dopamine. We have hacked our own biology. We are like lab rats pressing the pleasure button until we die of starvation. We are consuming unearned happiness. And because we didn't earn it, it leaves a bitter aftertaste. It leaves us feeling guilty. It leaves us feeling weak. And deep down, you know it. You know that the time you spend scrolling is time you're stealing from your own life. You know that the potential inside you is rotting away while you watch other people live their dreams. This creates the gap. The distance between who you are and who you know you could be. The wider that gap gets, the more depressed you become. Depression in this sense is not a disease. It is a signal. It is your soul screaming at you that you are living a lie. We also lost the other. Humans are tribal animals. We are not designed to be individuals. We are designed to be parts of a whole. A finger cannot survive if you cut it off the hand. In the modern city, we are millions of severed fingers flopping around trying to find a pulse. We live in boxes of concrete stacked on top of each other, yet we don't know the names of the people breathing 10 feet away from us. We replace the community with the network. But a network is not a community. A network is for utility. A community is for survival. In a network, you show your best self. In a community, they know your worst self and they love you anyway. We are terrified of intimacy. Because intimacy requires vulnerability. It requires you to be seen, flaws and all. So we hide behind avatars. We curate our lives. We become PR managers of our own existence. We are so busy broadcasting our life that we forget to live it. So what happens when a society loses its story, when it loses its tribe, when it loses its struggle? It becomes nihilistic. Nihilism is the belief that nothing matters. We are all going to die anyway, so why bother? This is the poison of our age. It sounds smart, it sounds cynical and cool, but it is a trap. It is the easy way out. It is easier to say nothing matters and stay in bed than to say everything matters and get up and work. If nothing matters, then your suffering is pointless, and pointless suffering is unbearable. But what if the opposite is true? What if the meaning of a life is not something you find? What if it is something you create? Imagine Sisyphus, the Greek myth of the man condemned to roll a boulder up a hill for eternity. Every time he reaches the top, the rock rolls back down. It is the definition of a pointless existence. But the philosopher Albert Camus imagined Sisyphus smiling. Why? Because the rock is his. The struggle is his. He accepted the burden. He looked at the absurdity of his life and said, I will carry this rock anyway. In that act of defiance, he found his freedom. You are Sisyphus. Your life is full of repetitive, difficult, sometimes boring tasks. You have to wash the dishes, you have to go to work, you have to deal with pain. If you wait for the universe to give you a magical purpose, you will wait forever. The universe is silent. You must speak first. You find meaning by voluntarily picking up a heavy burden. Look at a mother with her newborn child. She is exhausted. She hasn't slept. She is covered in mess. She has no freedom. And yet, if you ask her, she will tell you that her life has never had more meaning. Why? Because she is responsible for something valuable. Responsibility is the antidote to the void. If you feel empty, it is because you are not carrying enough weight. You are too light. You are drifting like a leaf in the wind. You need to anchor yourself. Anchor yourself to a skill you want to master. Anchor yourself to a person you want to protect. Anchor yourself to a cause that is bigger than your ego. The meaning of life is not to be happy. Happiness is for children and pets. The meaning of life is to be useful, to be capable, to be dangerous enough to confront the chaos and strong enough to create order. We are standing at the edge of a cliff. The old world is dead. The religion of our ancestors is fading. The promises of technology are hollow. We are alone in the dark. But it is in the dark that the stars shine the brightest. This is your opportunity. Because there is no pre-written script for your life anymore. You get to write it. It is terrifying, yes. But it is also beautiful. Do not numb the pain. Feel it. Let the emptiness burn you. Let it burn away everything that is not real. Stop scrolling. Stop distracting yourself. Sit in your room. Stare at the wall. Let the silence crush you until you hear your own voice. Ask yourself, what am I pretending not to know? The answer will hurt, but the answer will set you free. You are not a mistake. You are not a consumer. You are the universe becoming conscious of itself. You have a spark of the divine fire inside you, but a fire needs fuel. Your actions are the fuel. Your discipline is the fuel. Your love is the fuel. The void is waiting. Do not let it swallow you. Fill it with your own light.